Make shots. Watch him when he handles and finds open teammates.
He has great size. Coach did a nice job coming off, being able to get that shot off quickly. A good sign for the Bucks as well. There's Brooklyn.
Here's Middleton back to Bledsoe for the open three and knocks it down.
Milwaukee, but adding three-point shooters was paramount in their thinking.
Maker had a good open look from the corner, but unable to knock it down. He was 0 for there in game one. Donovan just 2 of 10 there in game one, but the Bucks coming right back on the attack.
For a nice bucket in the paint.
Lopez inside off the miss. Antetokounmpo runs the floor, and a collision there with Drummond. Nice backboard cut there. Feeding it outside to Middleton, who elects to take the three and cashes in. Threes on a 10-3 run. Pat Connaughton checked in just prior to that timeout. And here's another guy that's come off the bench and really played extremely well for Mike Budenholzer. Ersan Ilyasova also on the floor now for Milwaukee. Maker checks the three, but misfires again. Middleton on the drive. And
where he's lining up. He's 4 feet, 5 feet behind the line.
Here's Middleton out of the corner. Active hand sets up the extra opportunity, and Middleton there to
go down. But I like the way the Pistons team are playing. Give them a lot of credit. Ish has done a nice job.
On the drive inside by Middleton.
Now and then.
Bernard coming off of that 21-point outing in game one. Is Maker still looking for the three. He was 0 of 6 in game one and
turning it over. And it's 4 minutes left in this quarter. Great confidence booster for this Piston team that they can finish strong.
Middleton with a beauty. Lopez sees a triple team. Pistons coming back on the run. Jackson in the drive. Ilyasova with a beautiful defensive retreat to come up top for the block.
There's the length we talk about.
Middleton's three comes up. Middleton being harassed by Galloway. Or you can get Detroit led early by 4. Milwaukee went back up by 12. It looked like perhaps another rout was on as Middleton hitting the tough games.
And look right now, Andre Drummond wants to help, but he's checking Brook Lopez.
Middleton feeling it as we're under a minute to play here in the opening quarter.
Have a lot of points, but he did a nice job for the Pistons off the bench.
Detroit only won 1 quarter in game one, and that was the fourth quarter, 25-24.
I get the feeling that
and he did that.
Drummond seeing the shot clock winding down. Takes the long three. With one of the things.
Big Fon tried to pull an Antetokounmpo Euro step and doesn't quite have that down yet.
Well, he's had a great teacher in his short time here. He is looking to found a home in Detroit. Lopez working against a smaller defender. Middleton, corner three. And that's the second technical foul for Griffin in this series. He was teed up on that play that ultimately led to the ejection of Andre Drummond. Galloway turns the corner, gets inside with the left hand. And another good look, but tough shooting here in this third quarter.
Right outside the line, and you can see Bledsoe struggled on how he wanted to shoot that. It wasn't a jump shot, wasn't a push shot. He just kind of got it. A good defense by Middleton.
Sets up the run-out opportunity for Bledsoe. There for Detroit. So instead of an 11-point deficit, 13 is Bledsoe inside.
So his toughness at the defensive end, well, when you got a guy like Connaughton, and you see Middleton right there knock down the fadeaway.
What he's doing in the absence of a guy like Malcolm Brogdon they have. This is a deep team. Then you get Malcolm back, which Coach Bird talked about maybe in that second round.
In game one, but we were talking about not just the depth and what Mike Budenholzer has to lean on. But
Going back to represent his country, Spain, in the international competition, whether it's Euro championships, world championships, Olympics. Very proud of his country.